Hey, everybody, we're back. The Coon Prairie Ramblers. We got the wagon circled. We're meandering. Well, yeah, we're meandering. We're mind meandering.
You better stay close by.
Confabulating. And we got KC and the Moonshine Gang here.
Howdy.
To help us talk about them things we're going to talk about. And we got Luke, the rebel without a clue.
Still here.
And me, Melman. And Yerika. Toscano.
Coming to the
Yeah.
Yerika.
And you know what? We've done past our anniversary, our Coon Prairie Rambler 1 year anniversary, and we never ever said anything about it.
Well, it won't be the first
Happy
anniversary I ever
anniversary
forgot.
to you.
Yeah. I had it marked down as being February 4th. I don't know. That's when we made our first 30-minute conversation at the last chat.
We debuted on the air February the 25th. That's when we recorded first. I don't know when we aired.
Oh, okay.
But I think the 15th is the day that we... I'm sorry, 23rd.
So we're
of
right
last
there.
year.
We're right there at our anniversary, yeah.
And so how did all this happen? How did all this come
Well,
about?
It was an accident.
to my memory,
Gone wrong.
you were the first one, KC in the Moonshine Gang.
Before we had the Moonshine Gang.
Yeah.
I mentioned having a podcast. And I knew nothing about a podcast.
Odd.
Yeah.
I just knew there was such an animal.
Yeah, my memory was you said to me, "Hey, the three of us ought to do a podcast," and my response was, "That sounds wonderful. That's great. How do you do it?"
And I said, will there be any bacon there?
Yeah.
So
Or will it be any
we did some
coffee?
investigation and Googling, and I did just find out how do you do a podcast. I never did get far with it.
But KC had an apparatus.
An apparatus.
Yeah, I downloaded a app,
Yeah.
put it on my tablet, and we
That's
recorded.
what- yeah.
And remember, we did an hour.
We sure did.
You talk
We
about
talked
so
for an
we
hour.
ran,
No
Yeah.
commercials.
and then we
a
found out
straight
that
hour.
it only recorded 30 minutes of our
Right.
rambling.
Right.
So we missed probably the best stuff. It's gone forever. Nobody ever heard it.
Lost to the
We got
annals
we recorded the
history.
first 30 minutes, and do you remember what the subject was?
No.
It was
Our very
Bacon.
very first subject was bacon,
not
of course.
Bacon versus capers.
Bacon versus
Yeah.
capers. We've
Yeah.
had some capers since then.
Oh,
haven't we?
because capers are supposed to be the new it thing.
Yeah, and you're the one that introduced it. So you introduced the first subject. KC did
Here we are.
And
Still,
we've talked about bacon several times.
for a year.
I think it comes up every day.
We're still, well, that's good to hear. And we're still eating bacon.
We should have been called ourselves the Baconettes.
Yeah,
A baconettes.
the Coon Prairie
Baconettes.
Baconettes, or the fat guys.
Bacon Prairie.
Because as much as we talk about food, you'd think we'd be real fat.
Yeah,
Right. Well, we did that at the coffee shop, and I don't think that ever went anywhere. That was never aired. Or did they put that on the radio?
No.
Yeah, it wasn't, but it was put on Facebook,
Maybe that's where
and
it
it's,
was.
I think it's
a link
buried
or something.
Buried somewhere in
I'm
the
sure it's there
archives
somewhere.
of-
If we
You'd have to go to our website, Coon Prairie Ramblers. Here's a shameless plug. Go to Facebook and join the Coon Prairie Ramblers. And if you scroll back 5 miles, you might find it
yeah.
in the beginning. But after that, we started coming to the radio station because Mel had some pull here because he was a local on-air celebrity.
Right.
So we came down here, and Miss Yerika set us up and got us going.
And Mel had kicked around the idea of having a radio reality program.
Radio reality.
Well, actually, it wasn't my idea. It was the former owner of this studio, this radio station, George Kalman. He was going to. We got together and we did about a 5-minute radio or reality show called Bizarro Radio.
Who did? I must have missed that episode.
Well,
I
it
wasn't
was
here.
me and Jack Welch, and Yerika was here.
What? You were two-timing us?
Well, this is before we.
What?
This is before we became a
We might-
team.
we
Actually,
might have to vote you off the island there.
and but anyway, we did it, and our camera lady friend
you
Shasta
filmed
Grimes, she did the videography, and she put it together. And George took it to New York to present to the A&E channel.
They chased him back home.
And they say,
Get out of here.
we'll give it. We'll call you. Don't call us.
Don't call us, we'll call you.
We'll call you when we need you.
He was going to try to get it on TV?
Yeah,
Really?
And then, so the last time I heard, have you heard anything about it, Yerika? No, I haven't either.
What did you call it? It wasn't Coon
It was
Prairie
called
Ramblers.
Bizarro Radio.
Bizarro Radio.
And what it was a call-in radio show where people had things to auction off, and people called in with all kinds of bizarre things, And
They really did. You had
Yeah.
fake people doing it.
Well, I'm not sure how it was going to. you would think it would be fake people. I don't know. But see, reality TV is not scripted, right? Supposedly.
Well, it's loosely scripted. I think they pick
It's
subjects.
directed.
Yeah.
I think it's like
Well, like Pawn Stars. You know, those guys, those people, those are real people that come off the street with
porn
this thing.
stars.
Pawn Stars.
Oh,
What
Pawn
TV are you watching?
Yeah. Yeah, what TV you got?
Yeah, I'm telling you.
But people come in off the street. So Bizarre Radio would be people calling in. And I wasn't really quite sure how it was going to work out, but maybe the other people up in New York weren't sure how it would work out either. So
Well, all the weird stuff in New York, you think it'd fit right in, but
yeah.
Who's got a copy of this? Or can it be viewed anywhere?
Well, you'd have to ask Shasta Grimes. She.
They're on YouTube.
I don't have a copy. We could ask her.
Give a Shasta.
Yeah.
If you can find her.
We need to get a call in.
She's
Not
living
every
on the road
time,
now.
not at all. But we should do.
It's on her Facebook.
It is.
We
Okay.
should do a one like 15-minute segment one day of a call in.
Yeah.
Of a call in.
Yeah, we can get somebody. You know, we'd have to do it from the week before and tell them, get a volunteer that'll call us.
A call in. Either that or Erica can sit over there and do different voices. She can pretend to be somebody else.
But we wouldn't tell the people in Radio Land that we were doing that, would we? I mean, or
We'd have
would
to
be?
tell somebody to call in because this is
Oh yeah,
recorded.
yeah. And there ain't that many people in Arcadia, you know.
Really? 5,000?
We should be careful about what they call in about, too.
Very careful.
Yeah, maybe.
We might have to screen them.
Or scream at them.
We might do some of that, too. But
Anyway, after we filmed that thing, that test pilot, we went to a restaurant, and George Kalman asked me, Mel, you missed being on radio? And I said, well, not really. No, I kind of disappointed him. And he said, well, no, actually, I said, I kind of miss it. He says, well, won't you do something? You know, put together a show or something.
was this after or before we recorded at the coffee shop?
It was afterwards, but we were kind of in limbo as to, okay, where we go to from now, from here. So I told him about what we were doing, and he said, well, why don't you come down to the station and do whatever you do and just put it on the radio. And that's how that came about.
And we showed up.
And
the rest is history.
And
We've been,
page 2.
And we haven't been run off yet.
Yeah.
that's right. We've had some adventures down there. Had a few guests, interesting guests. Starting with the Red Rooster. We have to show a picture of the Red Rooster.
Yeah. He came bob on along.
And we had Captain Morgan. Miss Morgan Cook was one of our guests.
Yes.
Then we had Heckle and Jekyll, also known as
Robin and
Kimbo and Rockin' Robin.
Yeah. And we had Susie.
Susie Q.
Yeah, that's the week I was gone. Our mayor, Miss Susie Coker. And we also had Jane Braylinger.
That's right.
Do we have anybody else? We did, ain't it?
Pretty well covered.
You send us $50 and we will let you be a guest with a Coon Prairie Rambler.
and a colored autograph photo.
And bring bacon, bring some food,
Yeah,
or whatever.
bacon.
And
Recipes.
$50 and recipes, and we'll let you be an honorary Coon Prairie Rambler for a day.
And on January 16th, we did our first ever live remote
We
at the
did.
Turner Center.
I don't know how live it was, but
And now we're talking about another one.
we were pretty remote, all right.
Yeah.
We're thinking about another one coming up. Anyway, it's been fun. It's been an interesting year, and I hope we can keep going for a while, as long as I put up with
I
us.
enjoy it.
Yeah,
It's a lot of fun, and we probably sometimes repeat ourselves.
and
And
we record on Monday.
I'm
and
sure we have.
if so, I apologize.
it gives, Monday used to be like, oh,
You hate Mondays.
yeah, I hate Monday. But now Monday's kind of,
Monday.
I look forward to Monday now.
So
Yeah.
good to me.
That's amazing how it can turn around like that. But
Yeah.
we're going to keep doing it as long as we can, as long as y'all put up with us. Of course, I ran into a couple people at the Nocatee Old Timers who said that they liked our show or whatever. It's really surprised me.
Cool.
So we got
Had several people.
at least 3 or 4 listeners out there. But anyway, we're out of time again for this segment, so come back for part 3, and we'll try to scare up something in the meantime.
I know for sure Mary Albrecht is listening to us.
Well, she is now because she's paranoid.